Alright guys, everything has changed when it comes to LimitedU UGC items here in Roblox. Some good news and some bad news with regards to this stuff. As you can see right here, the description of this one, it says, the original sale of this item is only available in the experience. So you know what that means, guys? That means that content creators who have games are going to be able to take UGC items and link them to badges inside of their game. So instead of just uploading and saying like, here, this is free, or it's going to cost 100 and there's only going to be 1,000 of them, they're able to put in like 10,000 of these. Now it says right here, quantity sold, original price and everything, so you're able to see basically how much are on there. So try to see the numbers, because sometimes they're not available after a certain period of time. We're going to go over these UGC items and how you're supposed to get these, but like this is the first of many, guys. This whole thing is changing. So good news is, I think it means that like people aren't going to be able to use bots in order to get all these free UGC items and everything, but I think there might be able to, you know, some exploiters might be able to go in the game and do some things in order to get these. But so for instance, right here, the Ashton Skull hood, this is earned for free by playing Battlegrounds for 30 minutes and then finding the accessory around the map. And then there's a little hint there, so sometimes there's going to be information in the description, but usually it seems like a lot of these, the tasks that you have to do, are very time consuming. You have to spend a lot of time in these games, so the developers are trying to use this as a way to get people in their games, and they're probably going to try to make it to where a lot of people spend a lot of time in their game, and so that the premium payouts pretty much cover the cost of what they're doing to put it in there. So if you guys are willing to put in hours to get free UGC items, this is a whole new era of doing that. So guys, get ready. This one right here, if you spend 30 minutes in the game, I think the fact that it says quantity sold 10,000, that means that there's no more available of this one. So sometimes we know how much are available, sometimes we don't. This is the game right here. I'm going to be trying to keep making videos to let you guys know about all these different items that are coming and available and how to get them. So like this one right here, the Wrecking Ball. Again, it's only available inside the experience. It says you have to join their group, which is required, and then you have to get the ball by getting killed by the Wrecking Ball 3 times inside the game. So this one came out yesterday, quantity sold 10,000. Now I'm gonna try to get some more information for you guys about like trying to get these out sooner, because they seem to be going pretty quick if they're fairly easy to get. But that game is Avalanche, and that is the game that we were supposed to be able to go in and get those. Now I think just the fact that it says quantity sold 10,000, I'm not sure if that means that they're all gone or not, honestly. I think that there's still some available. Like this one right here, quantity sold 2,500. It looks like this one, the Cool Rock, we're able to get in this experience right here. But in order to get this one, there's probably some stuff that we've got to do. Go in there and probably find this rock somewhere in this. Actually, no, it says right here, drive 9,999, well, so almost 1,000,000 miles inside of this game. You have to drive 1,000,000 miles in this game. Okay, so there's, yeah, it even says right there in the title of the game, drive 999,999 miles for a free limited. So this game was basically created just for this item. So if you guys want to go in there, I'm guessing this is something that is going to take a really, really long time in order for people to do it. And I don't think there's really been 2,500 people that have done that. So I think this is just telling you how many are available overall, but I don't think it tells you how many have been obtained necessarily. Now, if we were trying to go and look at inside of these games, it seems like looking at the badges isn't necessarily helpful either, because like this game right here doesn't even have a badge. So it's like something inside of the game. It's like these badges that I see for these items are like hidden badges. I'm not seeing them in the game. So I can't really see how many people have actually gotten it, but it does say right here in an edit, it's out of stock now. So that's good. We know that it's out of stock. I'm thinking that means that this right here shows how many have been sold. So I don't know if it's exploiters or what. This is a game nobody's ever heard of. You drive about 1,000,000 miles, then you get that item. So I'm gonna try to get these videos out to you a little sooner, but some of these are things that just came out yesterday. This is a whole new thing, and a bunch of them just sort of released. And then some of these we're gonna tell you about that came out today that are still available. So this item right here, the black fur Ushanka, I don't think I'm saying that correctly. So this is something that you can obtain for free. I think what you're supposed to do in this game is you're supposed to find a hidden egg somewhere in the game that I don't think is too difficult, but it says UGC limited sold out. So hopefully more and more of these guys are going to be putting information to let us know when these are sold out, so we know that we don't have to waste our time in the game, because people are going to get frustrated if they spend hours and hours trying to get items. But this had 20,000, so it seems like people are figuring these things out pretty pretty quickly. Now this one right here, the B Shoulder Pal, this one just came out. It said the original amount was 5,000. Let's see if they're updating in the game to let us know if it's sold out. It doesn't say right there. Oh, free UGC will be available to everyone with 150 Bs starting 6/2. So that's starting today, 6/2 at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. if you guys are Pacific Standard Time. So it looks like there's still 1,920 people active in the game though. So there's a lot of people going in there trying to get it. I will try to give you guys links to this one, but it looks like you need to go in the game and get over 150 Bs in the game, and then you'll get that UGC item. But again, I'm not seeing any badges that indicate that. So I'm not sure how they're doing it. Maybe the badges are just special and hidden. I would like to see the badges and how many people have gotten them, honestly. This one right here, the Lava Lightning Bolt Chain, another item that just came out here today. Now, the game is called Exotics UGC. It doesn't even have like a thumbnail for the game. It just got released 2 days ago. So people are just releasing like horrible games just to get some people in there so that they can give out those limiteds. But it says buy my UGC. I don't see anything that says that this item is sold out, but I went in the game and I didn't see anything, and it says quantity sold 450. That's a nice easy even number, and so I wouldn't be surprised to think that this person maybe was just super lazy. They just put out 450 with this game that it's bad. So guys, don't expect anything out of what these devs are putting together for these UGC items. Some of them might be okay, but I think a lot of them are not going to be so great. Now this one right here is written in Spanish, so I don't know that language, but pretty cool looking thing. It looks like quantity sold is only 962. That's not an even number, so I'm thinking there's probably more of these available. It says there's 1,000 copies. So yeah, by the time you guys watch this video, they're probably gonna be sold out. But translating that, it says right here, one has to overcome the dungeon and finish the final room quest. So you have to go in there and you have to finish pretty much the whole game in order to get that. So a lot of people are going to be doing this. They're going to be putting out badges in games, and you're going to have to spend a whole day in the game in order to get that UGC item. So I don't know. Again, partly good news, partly bad news. And this is the game that you're supposed to play in order to get this one. And again, I hope that they keep it updated here to let people know when those things are sold out. But you can see we've got about 7,000 people in that game trying to get that right now. It'll be interesting to see what happens to that number after that whole thing is gone. Now this one right here, the King Rock. Now this one just looks like a really cheap, bad version of the Royal Topper that was in the Fidelity Pancake game. Or is it just me? That's what it looks like to me. Looks pretty bad, but it says right here in the description, the first 25K can be acquired by reaching 20 rebirths in Rock Mining Simulator. So it says right here, so far, there's only 3,145 that are gone. There's 25K available. So there's still lots available, but you have to get 20 rebirths, which I'm guessing is a very time-consuming thing in this game right here, Rock Mining Simulator. So I will put the link to this game in the description of the video. Any of these that look like they're still available, I will put in the description. Any of those that say that they're sold out or seem to be sold out, I won't put those in the description, but I'm going to try to keep this video and the description updated with any new games that come out with new items that you're supposed to be able to get. So, and then there's this one right here, which I don't think this one, like right here at these items, you can see it says the original sale of this item is only available in the experience. So this one's technically different. This is kind of like one of those old school items. There's the gold Flow Rida sunglasses. So in order to get this one, I think what you're supposed to do is in this game, there's a scavenger hunt, the Flow Rida scavenger hunt. You're supposed to go in there 7 days in a row and then do the scavenger hunt. So pretty simple. The game, the map itself is pretty small. We've already gone in there, done many scavenger hunts. Finding things won't be difficult to do, but it's just about remembering to get in there 7 days in a row in order to do that. But yeah, so guys, UGC and free UGC items, it's all different now. Like there's going to be games, you're going to go in there, there's going to be different quests that you have to do, and then after you do those quests, you're supposed to be able to get a free UGC item, and there's only going to be a limited number, and then those items are going to be limited as well. So a little bit more work. Again, I think it's going to be to where people can't use bots to do this, but I do see a lot of people trying to get into these games. I mean, just looking at some of these games, you can tell, like this one, Exotics UGC, they don't have anything to stop people from exploiting in this game. I can guarantee you there's nothing against exploitation in this game. So I'm thinking a lot of exploiters are going to be able to go in these games, get UGC items, and get stuff stuff until we find, I guess, you know, higher quality devs that are putting these things together, basically. But right now, it seems like a lot of people are just kind of rushing, and the quality is pretty low as far as the missions that people are supposed to be able to go through. But hey, it's free UGC, guys. So if you guys want free UGC, try to go get them if you can. And if you guys are new here, I would love to have you subscribe and hit that notification bell so I can let you guys know about other free stuff and events and just things going on in the Roblox platform. And thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.